And now for something completely different. It's First Unitarian Church in New Bedford's Something Completely Different Sunday. Woohoo! Welcome. Welcome, welcome. It's a beautiful Sunday morning. Welcome to First Unitarian Church in New Bedford. I am Karen Anderson, and I am the crazy person that ministers to this congregation as we minister to each other. We are a beloved community of people who believe that everyone is worthy of respect, that science is real, the democratic process is a sacred thing, that we are all part of an interconnected web, and that the light and energy we share and put out makes a difference in the world. We are people of purpose. So if what you hear today resonates with you, we hope you'll consider becoming part of this way cool family of seekers and keepers of this long dream that is our church. I have decided to make a new occasional segment here when needs must. And I feel like we require something sometimes that truly uplifts us and just makes us smile. And it feels like such a time. So I'm calling this, in the spirit of Monty Python, Something Completely Different Sunday. And the focus will be all good stuff. Maybe silly, maybe fun, always joyous, maybe informative. Maybe news of the weird. Maybe we'll explore parts of the church no one gets to see. We could meet new people. Who knows? We'll see where it goes. The fun part was using my imagination to make it fun for you this week. So we all win. Serious as everything is right now, I think it's important for us to get our heads out of the crazy, even if it's only for an hour. So join me on this Sunday morning adventure. As we light our chalice, let's greet each other in spirit and be here, sending out our love to each other, to our community, to our country, and to our planet. Goodness knows we all need to feel included in this big, beautiful human family. So let's take a moment to just love and connect with each other a little and share in this symbol of our covenant together, to love and to care for each other, to listen to each other with respect, to always promote justice and kindness in the world. So if you've got a candle handy, go ahead and light it with me. Here's our chalice. The chalice lighting words are from Walt Whitman. Do anything, but let it produce joy. Amen to that. Let's see if we can get you a little lower to see the candles. Okay, so let's see. I'm going to stop here and get my ukulele to sing our hymn. This is Come Come, Whoever You Are. Come, come, whoever you are, wanderer, worshiper, lovers of leaving, ours is no caravan of despair. Come, yet again come. Come, come, whoever you are, wanderer, lovers of leaving. Ours is no caravan of despair. Come, yet again come. One more time, sing it with me. Come, come, whoever you are, wanderer, worshiper, lovers of leaving. Ours is no caravan of despair. Come, yet again come. Come on, people. Ours is no caravan of despair. We're going to hook it up with some smiles today. So let's light some candles. Now is the time in our service where we would light some candles of joy, of concern, of love and support. So let's start with a candle of love for Sharon's friend Glenn, who is out of the hospital and doing well. We're glad to hear it, Glenn. Another candle of blessing. Congratulations for our new President-elect Joe Biden and Vice President Kamala Harris as they are inaugurated this week. And may this new administration bring a sense of warmth and empathy to our people as we all need it so badly. May they both stay safe and protected. We look forward to a change of administration and hopefully a peaceful return to some sense of reason and responsibility in our country. So may it be, folks. Okay, a candle of love and concern for our mayor of New Bedford, John Mitchell, who was recently diagnosed with COVID. And Mayor Mitchell has always been a welcome guest here, and he has taken part in our annual domestic violence service and our Frederick Douglass Readathon, as well as many other events in this meeting place. He's always offered his love and support to our congregation and our community. So may we offer him and his family our love and support and prayers for his quick and complete recovery. We thank you for your service to this city we love, John, and we hope that you are well and with us again soon. Happy birthday to my great grandma in heaven. This past week on the 13th was her birthday. She was a great reader and a storyteller, and she had a profound influence on me. Happy birthday, great Gram. Mary Sherman is her name. A big virtual hug and lots of love to all of our healthcare workers and first responders who care for us and strive to save lives every day as this pandemic continues. All our truck drivers, our postal workers, grocery and retail clerks, pharmacists, everyone who puts their lives on the line dealing with the public so that we can continue to lead something resembling a normal life. So let's give thanks for their service. And I lit 2 final candles, as is our custom in this church, one for all of the hopes, the fears, the joys, the concerns that you have in your hearts that you couldn't share with us today, and one for all of those who have yet to find a safe and loving and supportive environment like this to share their joys and their sorrows in. So may it be.
A.
Who's got A?
No one.
A is for activist. Advocate, abolitionist, ally, actively answering a call to action. Are you an activist?
Yes. No.
B. B is for banner bobbing in the sky, you're not shy.
I am shy.
C is for co-op, cooperating cultures, creative counter to corporate vultures and cats. Little d is for democracy, more than voting, you'll agree. Dictators detest it, donkeys don't get it, but you and me, we demand equality. E is for equal rights. Black, brown, or white, clean and healthy is a right. Every place we live and play, environmental justice is the way. F is for feminists, for fairness in our pay, for freedom to flourish and choose our own way. G.
I am not fair to anyone.
G is for grassroots sprouting from below, sharing nutrients and the waters flow. Below the surface, we're all connected, stronger together we grow. H. H is for healthy food, a human right. Honeydew, jicama, nature's delight. Hummus, hot dogs, Havarti, cheese. Really? Hot dogs? They're healthy? Please. I is for indigenous and immigrant. Together we stand tall. Our histories are relevant. An injury to one is an injury to all. J is for justice. Yay for justice. Juanita Jamal, justice for the janitors. Justicia for all. K. K is for kings are fine for story time, nights are fun to play. But when we make decisions, we will choose the people's way. LGBTQ, love who you choose, because love is true. Liberate your notions of limited emotions. Celebrate with pride our links of devotion. M, megaphones, marching, movimiento, music, hip hip hooray, it must be made. N is for no. No, 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 yes to what we want, no to what must go. No, no, no. O, open minds operate best, critical thinking over tests. Wisdom can't be memorized, educate, agitate, organize. P, smart, protest, power to the people, yeah. Q is for question, questioning coercion, querying qualities, counter false assertions. R, radical reds, the headline said, ruinous rioters, the rumors spread, rabble, rousing, riffraff, really? S is for sun, soul, solar, superstar, stellar power, fuels all life, not just flowers. Energized homes, cars, and showers, silly, selfish scandals, sucking on dinosaur sludge, boo, hiss. T is for trans, for trains, tiaras, tulips, tractors, and tigers too. Trust in the true, the he, she, they, that is you. U is for weekends. U is for workers' rights. Wait, that's not U, that's W. U is for union. Union, yes. V is for Vox. What? Did you say Fox? No, I said Vox. Did you say Vox? No, Vox. Vox of the people, voice of the populi. Better go see the letter D, as in democracy. Wondrous world, wondrous free. We cannot be bold, we cannot be free unless we delight in diversity. X is for Malcolm, as in Malcolm X. History's lessons can be complex. Remember Parks, remember King, remember Malcolm, and let freedom ring. Y is for you and youth, your planet, your rights, your future, your truth. Y is for yes. And last but not least, Z. And that is for Zapatista, of course. A is for activist.
Oh, isn't that nice? Just to see people's faces, hear Yasmin, see the kids jumping around. It's kind of wonderful, isn't it? Okay, let's shake it out and breathe for a minute as we enter into the spirit of prayer and meditation. Source of all, deepest mystery, Spirit of life, Lord of light, Lady of laughter, love that encompasses everything. Be with us now in this sacred space. We need strength. We need joy in our hearts. We need the love that connects us instead of the hate that divides us. We need compassion to remind us that we are all vulnerable humans. In this time of political upheaval, may we appreciate our democracy and our common values and pray for a very peaceful transition of power. In this time of pandemic, may we all be mindful of each other's safety and support those who need help to stay healthy. In this time of winter, may we gather the warmth in our hearts to nourish the seeds of imagination growing in our minds right now and find creative ways to birth our positive ideas into the world. Let us be grateful for our blessings, large and small. Let us hold tight to the ones we love and to hope for a better tomorrow. May we strive to stay healthy in body, mind, and spirit. So may it be. Join with me together in a moment of silence. So for our musical response to the prayer today, I figure we don't have Randy here. So, but I know a ton of different chants. So, and they're easy enough to sing and they're all a cappella for the most part. So I will sing one, and gosh, I don't remember where I learned it from exactly. And I should give proper credit. I know that the original version, this is called Spiraling into the Center. In the original version, it says spiraling into the center of the shield. But in our version that we've been singing for years, we say the center of the wheel. It seems to make a little more sense. So I'll sing it a couple times through for you. Spiraling into the center of the wheel, spiraling into the center of the wheel. I am the weaver, I am the woven one, I am the dreamer, I am the dream. I am the weaver, I am the woven one, I am the dreamer, I am the dream. Spiraling into the center of the wheel, spiraling into the center of the wheel. I am the weaver, I am the woven one, I am the dreamer, I am the dream. I am the weaver, I am the woven one, I am the dreamer, I am the dream. So, what do you think about that? Now, for something completely different once again. Okay, here's another new segment called What the Heck's Behind That Door? Walk with me. So you know where we are right now, but the heck's behind that door, Karen? Let's find out, people. Aha! Well, down there we've got our storage space that leads into the bathroom, but up here, what we've got, aside from a lot of nasty peeling paint, that's sort of hard to keep on top of. First, we have this door to the right. What does this have in here? Not much. It's another storage space, basically. But you see that over there? That is a little creepy ladder that goes like up into the catwalks or something. So, all right. Cool enough. Well, let's go up this side. And boom! Surprise! Look where we are. We are in the balcony of our tri-work space. Oh, look, there's the window things that people were looking for. They were not destroyed. So yeah, here we are in our cool space. Tune in next time. Maybe we'll find another door. We've got 100 of them. Okay, so some good news. This whole service, this whole service was inspired by a little bit of Monty Python, but a lot of John Krasinski. He's an actor beloved for his role in The Office and many other things, of course. But when this whole pandemic began, he did a short series called Some Good News. And for a few months, it was awesome. He hosted a virtual prom for kids that didn't have a prom. He came back to do an awesome Christmas cheer up for us this year. So he raises lots of money for people who need it and just regular people who he hears about. And it was a bright point of 2020. So that's something to be happy about. And vaccines, woohoo, hooray for the delivery of these life-saving vaccines to people all over the world. And to make it really stick in your mind and make you smile, check out all the videos on YouTube of doctors and nurses and healthcare workers of all kinds dancing with joy at receiving the vaccine that will hopefully keep them safe and get those infection and mortality numbers down and help us all return to something like normal. This story was from a few months ago, but I loved it. At a Dairy Queen in Brainerd, Minnesota, one person said that they would like to pay for whatever the guy behind him is getting. And the next guy did the same thing, and the next, and the next. And this went on, paying it forward to the next person for like 2.5 days. Over 900 people paid forward over $10,000 for other people. And that's just a sweet bunch of grassroots love, and it fills me with joy and hope. Despite the sadness of the passing of our friend Judy Brownell and the small family service we had for her, at the small service we had for her, there was an awesome picture of her and Dirk Flentrop himself up here in the organ loft, one sitting on each side of the pipes. And the family is going to give us a nice print of that, which will be hung in our organ loft, which is so fitting because she is one of the people that has put so much time and money into keeping our organ maintained. And she truly loved that instrument. Okay, so as this is all good news this week, I hate to bring anything back about the chaos of the Capitol last week, but I have to say something about Eugene Goodman. Here's to you, buddy. We all watched the videos last week of this Black officer being followed closely by rioters, and I'm sure very few of us understood exactly what he was doing when we were watching this unfold. But it's clear when you watch it again in context. He got to the top of the stairs alone and with a huge crowd of insurrectionists on his heels, looked behind him and realized that the door to the Senate chamber was still open. And he used himself as bait and lured everyone in the crowd in the opposite direction. Which was probably a great threat to his own life at the time. And he successfully diverted the mob until the Senate chamber was secured long enough to get everyone out to safety. Eugene, you are a good man, and we love you for it. Thank you. Now, I put it out on Facebook to give us some good news, so I'll read you what we got from Facebook. And if anybody posted after this service, we do record on Saturdays. I'm sorry we didn't get it there, but just sharing it with everyone is a good thing. My son Ian says there's some cool space stuff that came out this week. I'm sure there's been a lot of cool space stuff this year. Let's not forget that 2020 was a big year in space exploration. Kudos. My friend Angela, Paquin, DeVivo, Cardinals are everywhere. Yes, indeed. Kathy Payne, Lynch, McKenna, my mom, says, I believe we have some hope on the horizon in so many ways, and hope is what sustains us. Amen, Mom. My friend Jackie Eckhart says, the weather has been very mild, so getting outside for a walk is pleasant and good for mind and body. Plus, there have been lots of birds around, cardinals, bluebirds, chickadees, titmouse. Yes, indeed. Erica Cadu says, the days are getting longer. More vitamin D means less depression. All that has kept me going are the great walks that DNRT has to offer. What an excellent resource, so close. Amen to that, Erica. DNRT is certainly a great treasure to this area. Our friend Reverend Judy Campbell says, I have a self-cleaning cat box. Woohoo! That's a pretty good thing. That would make me happy. Our friend Tom Short says, you could mention that Rick Darth Snyder is finally being brought up on charges in my hometown of Flint, Michigan, for poisoning the residents. Finally, a little justice for my hometown people. Amen to that, Tom. Alan Powers, this is our friend here. Well, not exactly good, though I've written fairly good verses about his passing. Tom Jansen attended our church for our music, and his daughter Laura even played our piano, maybe her own composition, possibly for her own concert. She and her husband in Virginia work in church music down there, while Tom went on to a job producing and directing music at Trinity Church in Boston. Tom produced and sang in the Sine Nomine chorus, often performing at nearby Grace Church, but also here, I think. Cool. Hamid Abdul Bari says, the kingdom of heaven is within. Indeed it is. Thank you. My Auntie Martha says, if you sit by the ocean and listen to the waves long enough to quiet your mind, you will hear God. Awesome. My friend Corinne Paquin Matters says, the inevitable artistic renaissance that is guaranteed to happen. New Bedford is so rich in the arts as it is. Just imagine the celebrating. Indeed, I don't know when the last time you were in New Bedford, Corinne, but it's turned around. It's looking good here. We've got quite a community of artists and musicians, etc. Tracy Furtado Chagas says, I know someone who anonymously donated $15,000 to a local single mother battling severe COVID complications. Amen. What a blessing. How cool is that? My Auntie Carol says, Uncle Bill's birthday Sunday. Yay, he made it to 84. Happy birthday, Uncle Bill. So cool. Good for you. Our friend Eric Adair says, good time to talk about addition by subtraction with Trump leaving office. Amen to that, Derek. And our friend and member here, Rochelle St. Martin Petinati, says, our grandsons sing Beatles songs. That, my friends, is definitely something to celebrate and good news. So this next little segment I'm going to post in here is something different. A little talk from our newest member, Lisa Durr.